Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. It is me, the real, original Arcana Angel. Come on in, come on in, come on in. You know, I'm spirit led, cornbread fed. So we got to see what message spirit have for us. Today is a 0 0 day. We're under the influence of the 0 0. Spirit said, watch for powerful messages, and he clarified it by the Knight of Swords, saying it's going to be a swift delivery of messages. Expect calls, calling spiritually, calling from God. Expect to be called. You may be called, right? Or you may just be getting a phone call, specifically from a lover, a partner, somebody that you consider significant in your life. So be aware of that energy. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The monkey's uncle. What? The monkey's uncle. When Spirit gave me that, I was like, who is the monkey? And who is the uncle? And usually when somebody say I'll be a monkey's uncle, they like flabbergasted about something. So the call could actually flabbergast some of y'all. We got the eagle. The eagle came out. But this eagle, he don't look like he's standing in his power. Like, this is not the way that you picture an eagle. This is someone that is feeling like they can't hold on to things, or still letting the sad old stories determine who they are. And right above it, like if you look up, it's like right above it. Heaven is right above you. Peace is right above you. But it's some things that you got to block out. We did get a lot of reversals in the energy, a lot of blocked energy. It's the last quarter moon, so it's a lot of resistance, and people are feeling frustrated over the resistance. But Seven of Swords, that means all you have to do is strategize. This is the time that the Most High is giving us to reflect and prepare, clear out stuff, right? Spirit said this is a time to take advantage of this season. Your ego is so much potential, but this ego is not living up to par, feeling like they not living up to par, but you probably are. Like I said, it's just a matter of not being letting your frustrations over the resistance overtake you. Last quarter moon. Some people may feel like they need to act quick, or you may need to act quick to reflect, to prepare to clear some stuff out. Impetuous behaviors around this time, acting without thought or care. And that's why Spirit is telling us, hey, it's time to be responsible. It's a 6th day. The influence of the last quarter moon is giving 6 energy. Today is giving 6 energy. We're all about the master teacher taking big risks. But that 3-3 energy, you got to know that the best teacher is the past. The past is the master teacher. So the uncle in the monkey's uncle, the uncle could symbolize some uncle that's passed on, or advice that you got from the past. A uncle that used to give you advice and teach you how to take responsibility, or the one that wasn't responsible that you like, man, I don't never want to be like that. You know how we done all had them kind of people in our lives. Like, hold up. The uncle represents unresolved issues, unresolved family issues. And that came out, me and one of my friends, we were talking about Uncle Ben, the brand Uncle Ben. I think it's like rice or something, Uncle Ben's rice. And they took the uncle out. They took the uncle out. And I told her that they want us to get caught up in propaganda. See, that's why we got to be watchful. When we see that 0 0, we got to be watchful, because you can look beyond what we see. Because when they took the uncle out, they just didn't want us to reflect on the past. They didn't want us to resolve these past issues that we have. Right? They don't want us to remember and address these past issues, because then they bring up they miss. You know, that's how people is. So the monkey might don't want they miss to be brought up. The monkey symbolizes the potential for enlightenment. Restlessness, see, that's that last quarter moon energy, that impetuousness, that restlessness, that any means necessary. Range of ideas. The monkey represents a range of ideas. That's why we got to break this thing down. You know, I'm the ArcanaAngel. I am in the South. Spirit-led, cornbread fed, and we're going to break this thing down like a pound, because there's some people, the monkey's uncle is feeling like people just keep taking, borrowing, and never giving back. They feel kind of like a pawnbroker, pawn shop. The uncle is supposed to represent protection and guidance. The big guy, your buddy. Some of the monkey's uncles not feeling so much like a friend, not feeling so much like a buddy. That's why Spirit told us, under the influence of this 22, like, reflect, are you lucky or unlucky in love, partnerships, spirituality? That's why the ego looking like that, like, am I lucky or unlucky? Feel like you can't hold on to nothing, right? You feel like you got so much potential, want to renew life, but still reflecting on the old sad stuff. The yellow, he got yellow in his eyes, so I wanted to pull and see, you know, I want to pull the cause, the change, and the catch. Not in that order. But we're going to look and see, what is this ego looking at that have it distracted? So, for why are we here? Of course, giving honor to the Most High. Inviting in the spirit of wisdom and truth. That this reading actually helps us get us to our high point socially and spiritually. That's what the 3-3 is wanting us to get to, our high point socially and spiritually. Wanting us to, reminding us to stay calm throughout all things, because it's all things work together for the good, right? So that way you can be confident in taking risks. You have to rely heavily on your instincts, though. You can't falter. You can't bip or trip. Like, you got to know what you know. That you know that you know. So we're going to pull, why are we here? I like that his eyes is yellow. It's like looking for that new beginning. Looking forward with faith, right? Looking forward to connecting with spirit. Let's see, what are we doing? What is this ego looking at? What is the cause? Why are we here? Why are we here? We're going to break this thing down. It's a whole lot of more energy in the pursuits, this path of manifestation. Spirit, show us what we need to see. Why are we here? Why did you bring us to the table, to the sanctuary? Why are we here? What's the cause? What's the cause? What's the cause? The cause, advice. Game-changing advice. Looking at the big picture. Looking at the way out of distress. Like, this is game-changing advice. Is going to give you the way out. Like, this is an opportunity. Ace of Wands opportunity. Going ahead and going through with the plan. The plot. Taking an opportunity towards good money, towards purpose. A purposeful leap of faith. I know that's right. We like that wand energy. Security, holding on to security. He say this is a message to help you feel secure. You don't have to be overwhelmed by your emotions. Somebody surrounded. Like I said, it's definitely a deceased loved ones that probably you grew up with, because it's right at the foot, the root chakra. Somebody that you had real much respect for. They had a lot of respect for you. They are in the atmosphere. So you might be the monkey. I'm just saying. You might be the monkey. But yeah, the ancestors are around you. Your deceased loved one is around you. Brother of a father, somebody that was married to your auntie, somebody that was a buddy that you call bud or unc. They are in the building. They want to help lead you. I love that energy. And I love the way it look on the card. See the separation, the plans. Remember I said the plans, you stepping through, stepping forward, going forward with the plan, taking the leap, right? And then you see the 2 wands, and she's actually crossing through these 2 wands now. From these 2 wands, from the ancestor help, the purpose, right, along with divine purpose, right, good, the opportunity to move through, and now you moving forward. It's like, go ahead, you took in the opportunity, moving forward, still with the ancestral help, the guidance from your loved ones. A lot of opportunity, a lot of potential for opportunity out here. I like that now, because we talking 33, we talking money good. We talking moving, even though you going through stuff, moving with grace, the grace of God. Okay, I like that. Who don't like that kind of energy? Yeah. What's the cost? What's the cost? What's the cost of this moving forward, this advice? What is it gonna cost us? Show us what it's gonna cost us, please, and thank you. If you be so kind, the Most High, show us what it's gonna cost us to move forward with this opportunity. She's like she walking on waters. Ooh. It's gonna cost you. I hate to say it, but it's gonna cost some childish things, for you to let some childish things go, for you to change your mind. Three of Swords is all about the mind, mental. Not necessarily feelings, no feelings. This is to think logically. This is to speak kindly to yourself, right? Instead of speaking down on yourself, because that's definitely what some people are. Now look at this ego. I told you, the ego looking down. The ego is not supposed to be looking down. The ego is supposed to soar. If you the monkey, you are made to be adaptable, playful. It's going to cost you to let go. Look at those swords. 7. It's going to cost you to let go of the hurt, the pain. 10 swords, let it go. Some people are going to have to switch careers. Like, you thought it was going to be one thing, but God said, no, come this way. It's going to be a whole new thing. And that's when you have to be okay with it. You have to be okay, knowing that the big guy got you. No matter which way. It's going to cost you to let go of that negative past. Swords, those negative thoughts. All the betrayal, some people have miscarriages, and it's going to take discipline, mental discipline. That's what it's going to cost you, to be mentally disciplined, to let it go. To change your mind, to renew your mind, periods. 10 swords, Ace of Swords, energy. You have to recognize the power of words. Because if you speak cruelty, it's like you speaking defeat on your own self. This is spirit is saying you have to remember the power of words. Your words actually are to be made flesh. You speak life. Or you can speak death. It's going to cost you to change your mind. Let it go. I think you better let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. But the cows, new opportunity, divine guidance, wanting you to change the game. And all it's going to cost you is to change your mind. 3 and 3. Didn't I say 3, 3? Look at that. Didn't I say 3, 3? Get that money. Let go of the distress. Okay. Walk in purpose. Spirit says people suffering from depression out here. Spirit says this is the perfect opportunity to take advantage of this season to balance all of that, clear all that out, depression, frustration, to clear it all out. Okay, I know that's right. What's the catch though, Lord? It's always a catch. It's always a catch. You know, that's one of the things that I teach when I'm teaching people how to pray, right? As we ask for stuff and ask for God to lead us, guide us, and give us this, right? We have to tell him to remove certain things. And then we have to ask him to add certain things. So he's then told us what we need to remove, where we at, what we need to do. Now let's see what the catch is. What's the catch? Ooh. The Hermit. Some alone time. The catch. To rethink that thing. This is, like I said, the last quarter moon. Time to reflect. And reflection is like being honest with yourself. You see how she holding up that yellow, the embers or yellow. Look at all those ancestors. I'm telling you, quiet time alone, they speaking. The Most High is speaking. Dropping in that knowledge. But the catch is you got to use your inner light. Let your inside shine on the outside. Not to look back, I was looking at lots of, I like Bible stories. Just a fun fact about the angel. I love Bible stories. Remember, the past is the best teacher, the master teacher. And so I was today looking at the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, and Lot's wife, you know, God sent the angels to save Lot and his family. And he said the only condition is don't look back. How many of y'all know that story? The only condition is don't look back. If you want to move to a happier new place, if you want to get money from new ideas, if you want to have successful changes, move away from the distress, don't move back. Don't look back. See the fire burning? Don't look back. Because when you look back, she turned into a pillar of salt, and it made me feel like somebody's looking back and then they get bitter, right? Literally bitter. Like, she turned to a pillar of salt. And what's salt? Like, somebody is looking at the past instead of looking forward. And Spirit said that's where you got to change your mind. Looking forward, it keeps you bitter. Looking forward will make you refreshed. It's a perfect balance. It's a balance to me. Let's see what the change gonna be. We're gonna break this thing on down, because there's so many different things that God is giving me about that. Because flavor is the salt of the earth, but what's the point in being the salt of the earth if you stuck in one place, if you rooted, if you stuck, if you don't move and you don't use it, right? So it go both ways. The monkey's uncle. Spirit is trying to point us forward. Spirit is trying to qualify us. The Most High, he don't want us to be disturbed. He wanted to give us peace. That hermit energy, I love that. He wants you to crush it. Okay, Spirit, that's what I'm saying. Spirit say he wants us to crush it. Crush it. He say take advantage of this opportunity in this season. Get active. Okay. It's the change gonna be. See, you know, I love it. That's why I praise him the way I do. Ooh, the change. Look at that. Good news and success, being able to detach from things that had you tied up and actually step into those things that you desire. Taking dynamic action to step out of the shadow. Spirit say it's open door to come out the shadows. I know that's right? The monkey's uncle, somebody, look, she holding the Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Renewal of the spirit, renewed health, renewed relationships, on purpose, right? That's what he say. He want to move us on purpose, and the devil is here. But this ain't the ordinary devil. This is the one that's it's the ordinary devil, but I'm saying it's not like the bad guy. You know, you got to have a Machiavellian mindset. We went over that video, so that video is still prominent today. I know I did talk about Machiavelli. One of the greatest questions ever asked was, can you relate? Can you relate? Look at that fire. Lot's wife, Sodom and Gomorrah. I feel like, you know what I said, the catch is, remember I said it could either lead you to be salt, right? To use your flavor for the world, or it can keep you stuck. This is the separation. This is the go ahead to move forward. This is kingdom building. I'm liking it so far, but I'm still like, what? Okay, now break it down. 10 of Pentacles energy. Yeah. Look, separate. Didn't I tell you separating from the shadow side? Look. Separating from stagnicity. Not being stagnant, having movement. Right? Where you once was unlucky, now you about to be lucky. Spirit said prepare. Prepare for your season. I love that energy. Look, the world card, prepare for your season. Can't get no better than that. We gonna break it on there. Let's get grounded. That was good. That was good. Now that we know why we here, let's get grounded. Well, we kind of know why we here. Confirmation rule the nation, so successful cycles ending. 3-3 energy. Good money. Good changes. Oh, I thought that was 3-3. I was going to say, but it is 3-3. Powerful wake-up call. Powerful wake-up call. Powerful wake-up call. The Hermit and the Devil, major arcana. The world is nothing like you can do about it. This separation is gonna happen one way or the other. Like I said, some people gonna be stuck in one spot, and some people actually gonna move forward on purpose. New appearance, new relationships. I'm gonna pull on new relationships, feeling refreshed. What do we need to see to get us grounded, please? And thank you to unblock the blocked. Look at. Now see, that deserves a thumbs up just right there. The eagle. Remember I said the eagle is not supposed to be looking like this. The eagle is supposed to be rising. Okay? In the pursuit of true potential. Not stuck in the old sad story, but moving forward renewed. Now, you know, too much is given, much is required. But I love this. Like, I love it when let it go, baby. The eagle. Some serious. Let's read. Look. Game-changing advice. You get game-changing advice to heal your mind, to heal your money, to heal your path. Finding out the real meaning. The real way. Oh, 6, 6, 6, 6. The highest, the high point. Resist temptation. Spirit said we are tempted out of our own hearts. It's personal. He told us we're going to make this season personal. Let's see, 27. Did y'all see that? I love the way they did that. Lead by example. getting involved when an issue arises. Okay, that's why he said act quick. 0 energy, emergency energy. We're gonna break this thing down to see what the emergencies could be, so he can give us a head up. But he said rely heavily on your instincts, participate as well as lead. Participate, using your gift, using that flavor, and believe that people can change. I believe it. I believe people can change because I changed. Right? I changed. I went from this to this. I always remember that people can step outside the shadow. Somebody's about to make a change or want to or need to. So I love it. And it's like somebody's speaking life. Look, like this ego speaking, that's that game changing advice. Somebody is wanting speaking health and wealth. So listen, whether it's coming intuitively from the Most High, spiritual messages, or whether it's coming from a close friend, loved one, a partner, whether it's coming from the stranger off the street, you'll be surprised where you can find love and compassion. You'd be surprised. But get involved when an issue arises. Participate as well as lead. Don't wait to be told to get involved. That's what he said. This is take a risk because this could be, he's trying to bring us to a social and spiritual high point. Social and spiritual. He changed his statuses. Okay. Let's break it on down. He changed his statuses. Somebody's determined no matter what. Seven of Swords energy determined no matter what to overcome. I love that, to resolve these issues. Let's see. So now we know the cause. We know the cause. We know the catch. You know, sometimes you got to do it alone. But we know the change. Stepping up. Bridging the gap. So let's see, let's break this thing on down. I'm going to see where should we invest? How it'll be revealed. What support you will have. So, Knight of Cups is on the way. It's on the way, baby. New developments, new changes. You know, a Knight is all about sudden changes, and the Knight of Cups it's all about movement, swift movement, mercurial energy, messages, love messages, messages of healing. Spirituality is on the way. Let's see. Where should we invest? Let's see. Where should we invest to get the highest of the high? We got the Chariot. Spirit says somebody was avoiding issues. That issue that you've been avoiding, that person, place, or thing you've been avoiding, dodging. That's where you're supposed to invest. Some people have multiple options. It's like Spirit is saying, pick a side. Pick a side. Pick a side. Where can you have the most impact in your life? Spirit said that's where He giving you access. As soon as you choose 777, that's where the Hermit energy come in. Being alone is when you can move towards better. Being alone, that's when the Most High can intervene. Invest in yourself. Invest in your journey. Whatever it is you've been avoiding, whatever relationship you've been avoiding, the contracts you've been avoiding, even some of y'all's parents y'all been avoiding. It is Father's Day. Some of y'all probably didn't even call your fathers or your mothers, your uncle, brother of your father. Right, that monkey's uncle. Some of y'all been avoiding your loved one for whatever reason. We're going to break this thing down, but you know, guaranteed you know. The Spirit said no. We asked, where should we invest? Invest in that thing you've been avoiding, that you've been dodging. That's so funny. That's funny. So me, come on, we gonna I get to thinking. That's what I do. Drift and think. Let's see. Where should we invest? The chariot is coming. Victory is coming. How will it be? How will the opportunity be revealed? Like when you should take it. What is the best time to take the opportunity? And how will it be revealed? Best time to take the opportunity. And how will it be revealed? It's going to be revealed through spirit guide. That's why spirit, I guess, is bringing out, like, listen to what would they do? What would that deceased loved one do? 9 of Swords. Clarified by the 9 of Swords. That thing you had to let go of. It's trying to reflect. Look, messages from the Most High, 9 of Swords. All those swords are pointing downward. Six Swords. That's spirit guide. I told you, messages on the way. Your spirit guide is going to be how it's revealed. So if you ain't in tune with the Most High, that 6 energy is all about the divine. Messages, swift messages from the divine. The more there's like, the more you seek the divine guidance, the more he gonna talk back. The more influence that he'll have over your life, the more victory you'll have. Chariot card, 7 of Cups, the more opportunity it'll have. You'll have. Equality. No confusion. See, it's some people that's been confused about the choice, right? The decision. It could go either way. And that's why Spirit said you will know, because it's the very thing that you've been avoiding, the very thing you've been speaking to God to, and he been speaking back to you about. It won't be any confusion, no stagnation. 4 cups pointed down. Right? It won't bore you. It'll be something that actually bring you joy, bring you fulfillment. It'll be something that actually fill you up, that you can share. You know, sharing is caring. Look, and it's right under the catch, reflecting on although. That's what Spirit said. That's why you got to have this time alone right now. So you can really see, like, if you thought that you was alone because didn't nobody love you, didn't nobody want you. Now, this divine intervention so you can see what really matters. Instead of focusing on the missed opportunities, focusing on what really matters. 9, 9, 8, that's 9 swords. Yeah, some people just really been depleted. Sleepless nights, can't think, overwhelming, because can't let go. Nah. How you overcome, you keep a positive mindset. 9 of Pentacles energy, you protect yourself. You got to show discipline. When 3rd card is the timing card, 7 days. This week, you should be at your most highest point. This is the No, this month, 7 months. Also, it's preparation. Cups is months. I love it. I feel like as soon as the next 3 months, like if you literally listen, get this divine guidance, 3 to 7 months, you'll be at your highest point. That's why Spirit said take advantage of this season. We're going to break it on down, though. We're going to break this on down. How you go recognize it is going to come through the Most High divine intervention. Shit, somebody... I ain't even going to say that, never mind. But 9 Pentacles, this good money. I said you might have to do it alone, separation from a toxic situation. Quality over quantity. How you get through it is clearing out the negative thoughts, having a positive attitude, positive mindset. Spirit said it's time for some positive changes around her. What y'all talking about in the... How God gonna tell you to stay away from spell casting, and he tell us that life and death is in the power of the tongue? We grew up in spelling classes all our life. That's why we have to break this thing on down. The monkey's uncle. Because some people are easily distracted. Some people don't go any higher than certain levels. And that's okay. You see, the devil is here. Opportunity to separate yourself. You can stay where you at, comfortable, complacent. Or you can step outside and take a risk and experience something new. And that's okay. That's actually the best, right? The past is the best teacher. The master teacher. Stepping outside, even if you got to do it by yourself. 9 of Pentacles represents the hustlers. People that know how to come up. If they did it once, they know that they can do it again. They know that they have to take the bitter with the sweet, so they don't stay in an energy like this. And if they have been brought to an energy like this, the Most High lift us up and call us to speak things. Oh, it's like this, to cause us to speak life into situations, speak life into each other. First Corinthians 12 say that God give the gifts, spiritual gifts, all your gifts, and can't nobody take those away. See, it's up to us if we gonna be Lot's wife and look towards the things that we thought gave us satisfaction, or look towards the future, the new thing, without looking back. So I want the refreshment. I want the everlasting. I want the everlasting Christ consciousness. I want my 9 of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep on going, y'all. Let's keep on going. Let me pull some of the... Look. Confirmation ruled the nation. The hidden truth. The truth revealed. Everybody don't want to know the truth. And that's okay. That's fine. But the ones that do this tapped in, and it's only 1 to 5%. We on the narrow road. Everybody can't go. Everybody not qualified, but the ones that answer the call, the ones that trust the most high, the ones that stay calm no matter what's going on around you. Spirit said you have a bright and joyful future. Successful changes ahead. I wouldn't miss that for nothing. I'm sold out. I'm sold out. Let's see. Let's get some of the true messages. We gonna keep on going. We gonna keep on going, y'all. So that y'all wanna see? I don't know if y'all can see. Let me see. Let's see. The bird is just tweeting. I like this. I'm gonna put it like this because that is. I love the way that the eagle was like this, and then it came out like this, like stronger, wiser, colorfuler, more colorfuler. Let's see. Let's get some of the true message. Break this thing on down. Let's see. What about the true message? Oh, didn't I tell you love? I did say the true message has something to do with unconditional love. The truth about unconditional love. To me, unconditional love is fake love because even God's love comes with conditions. Even God's love comes with conditions. Key on the ring. Stringing along. Give us some more. Because we're going to break this down. Anything else that you want to... Anything else, Spirit, that you want to show us in the true message that you want us to break down? Oh, I told you. Sad. There's sadness and hurt stringing somebody along. Somebody strung in love. Feel like they being strung along. Just breaking their heart. Grieving. Letting grief string you along. That's where that 3 of Swords energy, 9 of Swords energy. That's what Spirit said. Hey, you got to let that go. I think you better let it go. Ooh. Coffee cup, meeting and talking, savoring the moment. Then the Spirit say, take advantage of this season. This season is going to be something totally different. Polar opposite from what you used to. What else? We're going to break it down. Feeling elevated. True message. He's trying to build you up. Feel. Ooh, attraction energy. Okay. There's that temptation. Remember, you're tempted out of your heart's desires. What do you really want? What do you really desire? It's like you got to be honest with yourself. This is the last quarter moon. It's time to be honest with yourself. What do you really desire? What do you really want to attract? It's blooming. Teddy bear energy. Watching. Ooh, watchers. There goes this 0-0. Watch for the powerful message. Somebody is addicted to you watching you. Dun, dun, dun. We'll see if it's somebody old or new. But say rely heavily on your instincts. Could be somebody old, got heartbroken, twin flame out here. It could be somebody new that you're attracting. So we go break this thing on down. Let's see. True message. Unconditional love. I feel like that's what I'm saying. Unconditional love can leave you deeply hurt and sad. Stringing you along because it's conditions. You can't just love me any kind of way. You can't just love nobody any kind of way. You have to train people how to love you. I'm not gonna love you any kind of way and you doing me any kind of way. Like, nah, we ain't doing that one. We ain't doing that one. That's the true message. Somebody trying to use, I guess, the past, like how we used to be. How it used to come together. Like how the sparks, the feelings you used to have to string you along. Talking about some unconditional. You said you would love me through anything. Now, you ain't supposed to keep on doing me the same way. No. The true message is time to break up. Spirit said it's time to move, give love out of love. be selfless. Somebody that's not being selfless, that's being selfish, is being cast aside. Somebody had a one night stand, they savoring the moment. They savored the moments. They had a one night stand or something, and they feel like the one night stand complimented them. And they want to hook up again. It could be you, it could be them. If you didn't know, they want to hook up again. But third party is out here. So do you want, I mean, it was a one night stand. Do you want to be in a third party situation? No matter, it did lift you up. You know what I'm saying? But that's the energy what you want to be in. You're attracting what you want. Attraction is out here twice. You can either attract love or you can attract hookups and dates. You can attract real wholeness, or you can be a third party situation, which is still a sense of wholeness depending on what you desire in your life. Right? Just know. Some people are going to end up hurt, sad, and in despair. And I hope it's not you. But remember, it's you, them, or somebody in your environment. If you the ego, if you standing up like this, it's them. If this is you feeling like you can't hold on to love and relationships, this is you. Which one are you? Let's see, give us some intuitive support, something to help us support our intuition. Spirit, you told us to rely heavily on our instincts. To be responsible. And to love out of love. Can you please give us some support? Show us what we need to do. Spirit, please narrow it down for us. Thank you. Divine love. I love that. And humble. Be humble. Sit down. Spirit said, be humble. Sit down. Look, make the right move. Make your next move your best move. Be aware of choosing a path away from the Most High. Ooh, extraordinary. Spirit told us today, under the influence of the 2-2, there's potential for extraordinary success. Didn't I tell you under the last quarter moon? You can go back if you wasn't here and listen to the beginning of this video. It says it's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. All the thought and care, that quick action that you are making or are about to make, is gonna deserve honor. The divine love. What better support do we want than divine support, the Most High? Look, giving us our wings, spreading your wings. You understand me? Spreading your wings. When you offer everything to the divine without detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. Remember, that's what he said. This is gonna cost you to let go of all the hurt. He's like, quit holding on to all the hurt and all the pain. His arms are open wide for you. He want to receive you. Soon as you let go of the hurt, the sadness, the betrayal, the grieving, that's the sin, then you can lift up, you can be refreshed. You have a whole nother set of opportunities just waiting for you. He'll unblock the ways that you thought was blocked. He'll open up, he'll shine the light in the darkness. He'll open up your ways. You don't have to operate at half power. Spirit is saying you can operate at full power, more power, power. But you got to give it up. That's the best support, divine support. through all of this unconventional stuff that's going on, this twin flame battle, this battle of good and bad, evil, light and dark, through it all, knowing that the Most High is with us, through it all, knowing that we have a contract with the Most High, on purpose, 301's game-changing advice. All we have to do is let go about anything that distresses us and hold us back. The catch is everybody can't go. We got to let go of that self-righteous attitude. We got to let go of how we felt like we would do it. We got to pay the cost to be the boss. 9 of Pentacles energy with the devil. You going to be able to pay the cost. Okay? You ain't going to have to ask. You ain't going to have to ask. Give me something on love. Love. There's so many things I want to tell you. Look at the Most High love. So many things he want to offer you. Ace of Pentacles energy. And I like this Ace of Pentacles. I'm glad we got an ace because it's not connected to a cloud. This is universal energy. Like, usually the aces are connected to clouds. Those are short opportunities, short time frames to grasp. But this is connected to a divine. So look, he connected to the stars, the moons, the planets. It don't change. These cycles will be going on forever, ever, ever, from the beginning of time to the end of time. These are opportunities that's gonna let the monkey's uncle. That's why Spirit said you have to be able to adapt. If you wasn't serious before, it's time to get serious. In a nutshell, it's time to get serious. I love that. On love and wholeness, an opportunity from the Most High, a new approach to life, a new approach to love, a new healthier approaches to love and self-care, relationships, a new approach, a new mind, a healthy mind, being one overall. Come on, love. Love, attraction, energy. If we're attracting the Ace of Pentacles, come on, that's a lump sum. Divine. Pentacles. It's something you're going to have to be decisive about. Like, remember that we here because you have a decision to make. Time to take direct action. Let's see. Stringing along. Give us something on stringing along. Queen of Swords, entitlement, and the Death card. Queen of Swords energy. Stringing along. Like, and you know the truth. You know the path. Entitled. You always had the power. You just had to learn it from yourself. And then changing and stepping into that power. The Death card making a transformation, pulling through. And all those frustrations you have had, all the resistance that you have had. Ace of Swords energy, clarity and truth. Being led by spirit. Speaking life. I like the sword is in front of her. Like I said, speaking life.